you people. I don't know what you should be doing before you all start coming in, and then we'll have a conversation. Ouch. Yeah, the camera is green. It's neat. Maybe I should put the filter. No. Hello guys, it's me, your girl, Flozie Fire Baby. Yeah, all the way from 87 Kinokiabu. I can't stay away from that. I have to put it in every introduction, like every time I say my name is Flozie Fire Baby. I get myself saying like all the way from 87 Kino, and not just when I'm doing live. Do you know, like, there's this time, hi, hope you can chat there and say your name, then we can talk. Oh my god, hello Josie, how you doing? I'm so happy to see you. So I was saying there's this time we went to a function, and guess what? Because I'm used to saying, hey, I'm Flozie Fire Baby all the way from 87 Kino Kiabu. We were in a function and then it was my turn to say my name. I forgot that I was not recording a video. So I'm there. Hello guys, it's me, your girl, Flozie Fire Baby, all the way from 87 Kino Kiabu. Like I've started forgetting to introduce myself like in other functions. Every time like it have stuck in my brain. And here I was wondering how can I introduce myself? Like how can I come up with a good introduction for my YouTube channel? So Josie, how are you? How is your day? It's not yet time for dinner for you. How are you feeling? I'm so happy to see you. Honestly, I'm so happy to know that you are here. At least say something. And you can see today live has improved. At least you can comment. I'm good. How was your day? My day was good. It was awesome. I've decided to do a 15 minutes live. Today I'm all by myself. Yesterday I did a live. The other day, like I started doing lives on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, today Saturday. So Nikki and Daniel is sleeping. Nikki traveled back home. I see we have another guest. Kindly comment there. Say your name. Say hello to me. Let's talk. Let's interact. So that's how it is. And I'm so happy that you guys you are here. Hope each and every one of you is feeling okay. They having a good night like me. But then when you say good night, does it mean like it's a good night when you are sleeping, or you can have a good night while seated, like the way I am right now? Because I believe I'm experiencing a good night when seated. I missed your last live. Oh, that's so bad. Yejana ilikuanga fire. Yejana ilikuanga fire. What happened yesterday? Like Yejana, it was awesome. Imagine I'm forgetting. Aki, I'm getting old. Nazeeka. What did you do last night? Oh, yesterday live. I was explaining what happened yesterday. Like Jana, yesterday I went to town and I was not treated right. You know, because I'm a woman. I know some of you will think I'm saying I was not treated right because I'm a woman. No, I was not treated right as a citizen of Kenya, and also as a human being, and also as a woman. I did not feel like I was treated right. If you come in, kindly type there, say hello, let me know who, let me say hello back to you. So back to yesterday. So yesterday, me and my cousin went to town. When we went to town, we did our business. Then we, in the evening, we had to take a mat back home. So the mat we took, you know, you have to pay. I don't know if you're not in Kenya. I don't know the means of transportation and how you pay. So I gave out the money. I didn't have any money in my phone or any money in my purse. I gave the makanga, the tout, the guy collecting the money. I gave him money. He took the money, like alichukua akaiweka kwa mkono, and then he was like, "No, listen here, I don't have change. Pay me." I was like, "Pay you? Pay you how? Now I've already given you money." He said, "Before getting to this bus, you could have like gotten yourself some change." I don't have a change for 1,000. I'm like, "My friend, you've been working since morning. and you have corrected money in the whole bus. The bus had 35 people. I was the person alikuwa amecorrect money ya 34 people, but he was saying he doesn't have change. Ati you pin your number tutume fare. Acha nisikia ni wangapi watatuma fare. So like the guy, he was insisting I pay again. I did, like, it was the worst like moment, cause alishika kwa mkono, alishika pesa kwa mkono, alishika pesa kwa mkono, hakuipeleka mahali, alishika. Okay, wacha tutumie hizi makaratasi za campaign. Nilimpatia pesa hivi, akaishika kwa mkono, and he was like, sina change, sijui tutafanya aje, nipatie pesa, lipa gari. Nikamuuliza nilipe gari aje? Si nimekupatia pesa? Ya, umenipatia pesa but sina change. Sasa tutadu. Nikamwambia afanye hivi, tafuta change. Uliza dereva, saizi ni jioni, umefanya kazi kutoka asubuhi, uwezi kosa change. Akaanza kunichukana. Like he started being rude. Nikamwambia listen. I'm having a very bad day. Like you already messed up my mood. Ati pesa zile alipisha all day. Yeah. Mi sijui. I told him you're already ruining my mood. Do this. Toka hapa. Enda mbali. I don't want to see you. Just get out of my face. Go figure out. Alafu imagine at that time tuko Nairobi University. We are at Nairobi University. Na tunakuja Keno. 87 Keno. Gari ilikuwa inaenda Kikuyu. So can you imagine? Alitoka hapo. Tukifika Westlands akarudi tena. Nikamwambia my friend, do this. Figure out how you're going to get my change. Or give me back my money. To figure out, like, just go and figure out. But get out of my sight. And he would come back and insult me. Mpaka nikauliza, mademu alikuwa hapo akamuliza, Shwari, what's your problem? She has given you money. So you figure out how you get her change. And stop like coming back here. Aniambia, wewe leo utajua hujui. Anaenda na wewe mpaka mwisho wa gari. I'm like, siendi mwisho wa gari. Of course, nafika stage yetu nishuke na ushuke na mimi. Unipe change. I got really mad. Actually, nilikasilika. Nikalala. I was like, nikarest. He'd go, come back. Sasa ndio nimefika. Santi sana, Karanja, for coming. And I hope you subscribe. Guys, like my video. Like the live so that we can get a lot of people coming in. So, I told the guy, stay away from me. Stay away from me. Because mpaka nilikuwa nimesikia energy ya kufight imeanza kuingia. Nilikuwa nasikia damu ya Nyeri imeanza kuchemka. Yeah, niko na kadamu kidogo. I have a like 5% or maybe 10% of Nyeri. Nilikuwa nimesikia sasa hii itaamuka hapa kwa hii gari. Hawataenda mahali. So, we came and he was still like coming back, going. Like, he was coming back and going just to make me feel that I know. That's why nimecheka after kusema hivyo. I know Josie is from Nyeri. So, the reason why he was going and coming back is just to irritate me. And he still have the money. Mpaka tulifika Uthiru, and some people were getting out of the bus. So, our ladies wakaniuliza, unashuka? Kawambia hapana, sishuki. Nashuka stage ya kwetu 87. Tukafika kuna stage ya Junction. One of the ladies akatuambia, songeeni pale mbele juu huyu jamaa venye anaongea anaweza wapitisha. And trust me, alikuwa anataka kutupitisha. Some men walikuwa kwa gari ndio wakamuuliza, wewe unataka kuharibia hii gari kazi kwa nini? Simamisha gari tushuke. Wakashuka. So, unajua ile stingo, I don't know whether, but most touts wanakuanga na hii stingo. Ukishuka kwa gari, they always hold the metal. Ile chuma inakuanga hapo. Wanaishikilia. So that the moment mtu wa mwisho ameshuka, anarukia gari anaenda. That's what the guy was doing. Guess what? Mimi nika notice this guy want to run away with the money. So the moment nilishuka nikaona bado ameshikilia hiyo chuma, nikamvurutanisha. Kamwambia twende. He started telling me, unanivuruta mimi ni mtoto nini? I was like, just shut up, twende. Alafu tumefika stage ya kwetu. Tuko 87. You not telling me anything. Tuko stage ya kwetu. Mi tukua kwetu utaniambia kitu. So tulifika hapo, kuna mama, alafu sikuwa na energy, nilikuwa nimedungwa shindano ya corona, nilipewa booster jana tao. So pia hiyo, you know, like when you get those injections, kuna venye unasikia your body is weak. So I didn't have the energy. Hey Kevin, how you doing? Thank you for joining. So I didn't have the energy ya kuvurutana na huyo jamaa. So I told him like, twende, kuna mama huuza mhogo hapo stage, anakuanga na mhogo tamu. If you come to 87, look for me. Niambie jioni, not like during the day. Niambie nikupeleka kwa madhe wa mhogo. Utapenda. So nikampeleka kwa madhe wa mhogo, tukaenda. Nikaambia jamaa lete dhao yangu, kaambia madhe mpatie 80 bob. Gari ilikuanga 80 bob. Jamaa nakatalia pesa. So namuuliza, namwambia like hakuna venye utapewa pesa na mimi unipatie 1000. You need to give me back the money and then upewe pesa yako, your 80 bob. The guy didn't want that. Tena ikakuwa argument. Ndio kazini yangu akamuuliza, si ushalipwa? Madhe akampe 80. Ndio alikubali. Like mimi nilikuwa nimekatalia, hangekimbilia gari kama hajanipatia hizo pesa. Ndio akapatia madhe pesa. The moment alipatia madhe pesa, wacha anitukane. Hey, si alinitukana. Nilisikia vibaya mpaka nikamwambia same to you. Grow up. But then niliuma. Ushaitukana ukasikia kewaru. Hebu niambie, ushaitukana ukasikia kewaru, alafu zile vitu wanakutukana wewe huwezi mtukana. Sasa mimi ni nani? Mimi nilimtukana na kizungu. Mimi nilimwambia same to you. Grow up. Nikasikia niko relieved after hiyo. Juu vitu aliniita singemuita honestly. So nikaona the best thing I can do ni kumtukana na kizungu. Same to you. Najua haku understand, but mimi nimwambia zile vitu aliniita pia yeye. Lakini najua hiyo kizungu haku understand. Hata nyinyi mnaelewa. Same to you. Grow up. Wewe kaa kuna kitu spendi ni mtu kuniambia grow up. But ni kama hakujiita, akaenda. So that George Mora anasema alitukana na kizungu. Same to you. Ukiona mtu ameshindwa kuongea akakwambia same to you, vile umemtukana ameumwa. Yaani ameumwa. Lakini hata mimi nilimwambia same to you, grow up. Lakini hiyo gari nilimark. Juu nakuwa kwa barabara. Atarudi tu atanipata hapo mchana. Atanipata. Nilikuwa nimevaa boots. Ama kuja kuniomba change, hata mimi nimnyime. So that's how my day was yesterday. Afrika kuja. So live ya jana most probably tuliongea about that, and then Nikki, my cousin, akaperform. Guys, hiyo msichana wetu anajua kuimba. She knows how to sing. She has a voice. Woo! She has a voice. She has a voice. Voice ingine hapo hivyo amebarikiwa na voice. So that's how like my day was. Alafu today me I can't type anything by the way. Kuna mtu alikuwa amesema hapa ni type. Siwezi kataa fare, although sijui ni fare ya kwenda wapi. Nilikuwa nimeambiwa nitatumiwa fare hapa. We George, ama unataka useme nilikula fare yako? Mimi sijai kula fare ya mtu. Useme Flozie Fire Baby alikula fare yangu. Niliachana na yeye kabisa Jose, juu at least nilifika home. Like na kutukana na kizungu sasa nitakuambia aje? Hakuna kitu ya kukuambia. Karaja Joseph bado uko hapa. So that's how my day was yesterday. My day today was good. Nimepika for the first time nimepika cabbage nikakosa kuweka supu. And the pin number nitume fare. I don't know how to pin the number. Can I reply to you? I don't know. I can't type. Funny thing, I can't type here. Unless I use my son's. Acha tumia account ya mtoi. I can't type. So, for the first time leo, Wakikuyu najua mtanyongwa. For the first time, nilipika cabbage na sikuweka supu. Najua ancestors leo walinyongwa. Nilipika ugali sikuweka supu cabbage, mpaka mtoia ananiuliza haina supu. Mpaka mtoto ananiuliza haina supu. That's how like mpaka niko zile sad. Si mtoto ataenda kuniaibisha kwa wenyewe, awaulize kwani amwekagi cabbage supu? That thing only happens here. Hata niliacha kuweka sukuma supu juzi. Ama Kikuyu, the typical Kikuyu. Ati mbona unafunika na pillow? It's cold. It's cold. Hakuna kitu naona, niko na nguo ndani. I have a lot of clothes inside. Get your mind out of there. So Kevin Getao anacheka. Kevin unaona kwenye anaenda? Too bad. Anyway, you can ask me anything, like tunaweza juana. Yeah, tunaweza juana. You can ask me anything. Ati kabichi lazima supu. Of course. Thank you. Thank you. Ati how do I join this live? How do you make somebody join live? Me hata sijui, acha nikuambie, hata kuweka leo, like being able to put comments, it's like a miracle. And I'm here with your BFF. Nani? Njeri ama Kama? Ati kuna yule mbaya leo. Yupi sasa? Ni mgani huyo mbaya? Mwambie ingie na simu yake ama acha niangalie Flozie Fire Baby. Do you know funny thing, my son haja subscribe kwa YouTube yangu. Ati hata Arsenal wanagongwa bila supu leo. Usiniambie Arsenal, please tell me Arsenal haijapigwa. Usifanye nitoke kwa hii live. Tell me Arsenal haijapigwa. Guy, do you know me, I support Arsenal. Ati connect me umuone. Now the problem is I don't know how to connect you. Now the thing is, me, I support Arsenal with all my heart, with all my being. The only person nilikuwa najua kwa team ni Arsenal Wenger. Au ukiwa subscriber utapata notification. Anasema akuje live, we stream together. That's what he wants.
Gabriel Jesus. Unajua kuna player anaitwa Gabriel Jesus. Ni leo? Kama chini leo. First in Premier League. Man U versus Arsenal.
Yep. Mimi najua, usiniambie Man U ametuchapa. Because Man U akituchapa ni hivyo, we are done for. If Man U beat us, we are done for.
Man U nataka iwapige.
Tunataka itupige. Mimi I'm team Arsenal. I already know Arsenal Wenger. Actually, I don't know anyone in Arsenal.
Arsenal iko number 1 kwa Premier League.
Arsenal iko number 1 kwa Premier League. I texted. Mbona haipata
today?
Ako wapi mwenye alikuwa anatuma fare? Ndio hiyo fare nimeweka namba hapo.
Mbona mnionyeshe nini?
Nini?
Ni 37% win probability. Draw kuna 27, ya Arsenal ni 36.
Yeah, and it's taking long for messages to come here. I've already
wanasema Man U is most likely to win.
So Man U is likely. I didn't know you ni fan wa Arsenal. Mimi napenda Arsenal. Okay, I don't know why I even love it.
Oh, I tell you.
Why?
You told me
that
my dad was playing football and he said his team is Chelsea. Now kasema and mine is now Arsenal. Long story short.
Long story short, guys, people you have heard. Yeah, I think it all happened. Yeah, it happened like that. Hapo ndipo nijipata na support Arsenal. Kai umefanya watu wajue stories of my ex. Sasa kwa nini? But see, it's a good story. So that's what happened, guys. So I support Arsenal. I'm team Arsenal. See, I'm team Arsenal, although I don't know anyone.
Gabriel Jesus.
Huh?
Gabriel Jesus.
Ni nani?
Like saa watu wengine wanaipronouncingi Gabriel Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus. Arsenal inaitwa Gabriel Jesus.
A player, the striker.
The striker. Yeah. Hey, we. I think at game ni 6:30 jioni. Wazi.
Arsenal liko na 1. Ini
Man U.
Arsenal liko na.
So George, uko Kenya, uko out of the country, you know, this live is an international live. Guy, ancestors will not even let me prosper while doing live. I was trying to say international live. Anyway, you get it, right?
Arsenal iko na 2-1 sahi.
Okay, and you get it. But have you ever noticed that ile time unataka uko zile like I'm going to surprise these people, I'm going to let them know who I am, wakiulizwa
Arsenal imeshinda 3-1.
George Akorosanjaris, thank you George. Akiulizwa what was I saying? Akiulizwa who are you? Sa ile umesema leo, today I'm going to nail it. Today I'm going to speak the English they did not know I can speak. Sa hizo ndio unashira bingi guy. Sa hizo ndio unaendaga unangoa. Ui. Ni kama ancestors ukienda kusema jina kaa prosperous, unajipata ukisema prosperous. Ukienda kusema jina, hata jina simple kama shoot your shot, unajipata ukisema shoot your shot. Na hiyo siku ndio kuna wale watu zile connection ulikuwa unataka, unaona sasa hawa venye naenda kupitch hii speech, venye naenda kufanya hii pitch, whatever wanaitanga hivyo, whatever it's called. Leo watajua jina yangu ni Flozie. Leo watauliza who is that employee? That should be the employee of the month or employee of the year. Unangoa. Kwanza kama wewe ni msapere, unangoa. Unangoa mpaka watu wako zile za did you go through school? Did you go to school or did you go through school? Judge Mora is saying sema parallelogram. I've said it well, parallelogram. I'm good. Well, George, me, I went through school. And I went to school. School never went through me. Inafaa kukua hivyo. Anyway, but it is what it is, George. I went through school. I'm trying to pin that number using my laptop. I don't know how to invite somebody else to come here and do live with me. And guess what? I had said like I'm going to do a 15-minute live. But I feel kukuwa na live yenye una interact na watu, like you interacting with people, it's more fun than doing a live where you're not talking with people, like people are not commenting, you just there talking. And that's what we have been doing for the last 3 days. But saizi iko poa. And guys, we have a new video dropping out. I think if it's not tomorrow, it's Monday on Tarot Studio. Hey, let me wacha niwape snippet kidogo tu. I know I'm not supposed to do this, but this video is awesome. And guess what? I'm the script writer and also the starring. I'm the starring. So ngojea kidogo niwaonyeshe the video. Sijui venye Kifi anafanyanga, anaonyesha watu hapo. I still have a long way to go. Ate video tunapenda. Hebu sema okay, video tunapenda. Yeah. I did 5 videos last week Tuesday, but my producer had to travel to the village, so those videos will be premiering, I think, starting tomorrow, Monday. You'll be seeing new videos, yeah, on my YouTube and also on the studio I'm working with. So I know some of my fans are wondering why I'm posting. Maybe mtukaa Jose ni kushangaa na shangaa, he's unable to ask me why I'm doing this. So Jose, this is what's happening. And can you be a submissive woman? Well, Georgie, what is your zodiac sign? Before I answer you, what is your zodiac sign? And be honest. Be honest. Be honest. What is your zodiac sign? And another thing, I love camera. Are you ready for camera? Because me, cameras. So back to you, George. What is your zodiac sign? Na usinidanganye. Be honest. Oh, I have a fellow Gemini here. Yeah, Josie. I think that's why mi na wewe tunapatananga hivi. We share zodiac. We are both Gemini. I know, like Geminis. We social butterflies. I don't know. Do you love parties? Cause me, I'm me. When it comes to me, I'm me. You know what I'm saying? Nagojea nani atujibu, atuambie which signs are you. Niambie ukweli mwa George, I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. Oh. You are a Cancer. So we're gonna do something very quick. I've stayed for a very long without doing this, but since you are here, we're going to have fun. We're gonna make it more fun. So let's see whether a Gemini and a Cancer, whether they are compatible. So we're gonna check on let's check on the I mostly like specialize on looking at the Chinese zodiac, but because I don't know your year of birth, it could have been more easy because when I go through the Chinese zodiac, I'm a horse and also a Gemini. That's a very crazy combination. A horse and a Gemini, it's a very crazy combination because when you look at a Gemini, like the characteristic of a Gemini are almost similar to the characteristic of a horse in the Chinese zodiac. But since you've not told us your year of birth, which I'll use it to know which animal you are. So before we go further, there are 12 animals in the Chinese zodiac. The way we do the way the Western do the Chinese their zodiac is not the way the Chinese do it. Every year, like if you I believe like they have the year of the rat, year of the horse, year of the goat, year of the monkey, year of the dog, year of the ox, year of the dragon, year of the rooster, year of the snake, year of the rabbit, which are the other two animals. They have two or more animals because they have to be for the Chinese believe like you have to have 12 animals to have a complete cycle. So I'm more into Chinese. There's did I say year of the goat? There's goat and pig. Yeah, goat and pig. You get the cycle of 12. But for now, wacha wacha tuone whether which let's see whether you are Cancer is compatible with Gemini. Let's see, and then I'll tell you right away. Let's see whether I'm compatible with you. Oh my god. Let me lead it for you. Sorry, but we can try it the other way. We can try it the Chinese way. Ancestors. We can try it the Chinese way, but this is what it says. Overall, Gemini and Cancer are highly incompatible zodiac match. I wanted it to be a match. Okay, finding a middle ground will be challenging for both partners as they have very different needs in a relationship, and one or both partners will end up feeling unfulfilled in some ways. I'm too bad. I believe I'm very superstitious. Very, 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 very. So, George, what do you think? It's not me. Sio kupenda kwangu. Anyway, I'm just doing this for fun. I do this for fun. Unless, there's this is now getting a little interesting. Unless there are other compatible aspects within each partner's chart. Hale says the relationship may never really get off the ground or could turn negative very quickly. But that cannot be me. Anyway, anyone, somebody else atuambie zodiac sign yake. Wacha ni nani mwingine? Aha. I know Nani is a lion. I don't know whether he's still here. But I really like to do the animal thing, like to know your year of birth. Laptop imezimika juu ya hiyo maneno. How do you know? Year of the dog? How do you know? Okay. Year of the dog in the 1990s. I believe if you are born in the 1990s, year of the dog is 19. Is it 94 or 91? Because let's switch this on. If it's 91, then Kojea 92. Then you'll minus 12, you go under, and then you add 12, you go up. Anyway, yeah, a dog and a horse, they not 100% compatible. Let the laptop in me, because there was a time I used to do this. They like are 55 or a 45% compatible. Because what makes them not be compatible is that they both like attention. A horse, you know how a horse is vibrant, and also like when you compare, and then a dog will never be loyal. Yeah, a dog is never loyal. That is based on the Chinese zodiac. They say it's not royal. Let's see. Haiwezani. tunajaribu western inakataa, tunajaribu east, like the east kwa Chinese inakataa. Tutafanya aje sasa? What should we do? What do you think we should do, George? Sasa shida ni, by the way, if anyone, because like somebody like George, somebody like Maura, somebody like Kevin, the three of us, they are Kikuyus. Is there a way, apart from like in Kikuyus there were those Bale, not Bale, where kware Moithaga, Mojiko, what are they called? And they were like, were they 9 or 10? They were 9. And then you could hear like they would say like like this house never marries people from Muithaga. There's a way they are called. I know a bit about traditions. Ukora Muithaga. kwi agashiko, kwi waitherero, kwi... I know some of you think I'm talking Greek. But there is that, like, if you a Kikuyu, there like such stuff. There are stuff, sindio, Jose, Maora sini ukweli. And you'd find like some families, yeah, clans, thank you. Yeah, they are called clans. Wacha to prove nani hapa. They are called clans, and a woman will never belong to her mother's clan. Like, all the time, it's like the woman will leave her clan. If I get married to Maura today, their clan is Ajiko, the children will have, they will be Ajiko. But for the woman never like a woman. But that thing is like everywhere in the world. Most people where they used to dominate over women. Like, it's all over the world, I think. It was not something like African or anything. Because, yeah, a woman never had a clan. It was like that. And the children will never inherit their mother's clan. That's how it used to be. That's how it used to be. Yeah. But what I know is that, especially Kikuyus, we have truly and completely forgotten our culture. Most of us, we have forgotten our culture. We have forgotten how things used to be. We just there. We just living. But me, I think some of the things I know, it's because I used to like my grandma company a lot. She would tell me a lot of stuff, and then I love reading. So every time, I don't like having literal knowledge on something, I'll look for books. Nowadays there's internet, you try to read more, although sometimes you don't get enough of the information you want, but the little you get, then I talk with people. By the way, me, I talk with people, because I feel like in some years to come, our children will not know much about their traditions. Their tradition, they can't even tell you they can't tell you anything about their what, they can't tell you about their culture and how their community used to live, like their forefathers, unless they read on books. And nowadays children don't read, they always playing games online. Like, it's hard. Like, for my son, he's lucky. Me, I speak to him Kikuyu most of the time, so you find like he can understand, and he nowadays he speak few words. But their children, not even children, they're adults who can't even speak any Kikuyu, because based on the environment they grew up with. It's not bad. Like, okay, some people don't want their children to talk their mother tongue, wasijulikane ni wa Kikuyu. But even if, no matter where you are, don't be ashamed of who you are or where you come from. Some say, like, learning your mother tongue, learning to know about your tradition, your culture is primitive, but I think knowing who you are and where you come from is much, like, that gives you a sense of belonging. You know, me as Florence Jogona, you find yourself, you have a Kikuyu name, but you can't even pronounce it the right way. Laptop imewaka. Wacha turudi kwa Mwaura. Mwaura, let's come back to you. Let's see whether we have compatibility. And we're going to do the next 15 minutes, then I sleep because it's getting late. And I'm feeling good doing these lives. It feels nice, and I'm happy I have people watching me. As I said on Wednesday, I've not figured out what I want to do, but I'll be doing lives on YouTube. We're still figuring out what you want to do, because we need a niche. We need to know what you want to do. Like, we can't just come online, you know. We have, like, to have a niche of what you want to do. Yeah, as we wait for our fifth. Guys, are you excited? Are you waiting for our fifth? Hey, manzi, hawa watu wamedelay hii kitu. Wamedelay. We sahii mi nilikuwa na imagine kaa ingepewa baba, mi hii mwezi singelipa rent, singekuwa na stress ya rent. Baba angekuwa amenipea 6000 lakini sasa mmekataa kupea baba, mmekataa kupatia baba baba alikuwa ametupromise vitu kama youth. Mi hata singeenda mahali, ningekaanga tu kwa nyumba juu najua nyumba imelipa rent, nimelipiwa 6000 but honestly this I just hope hii election like hizi makesi za Supreme Court ziishe, piki ponke ziishe. I swear Kenya is a theater, like every day it's new drama. It's the best country to be in the world because you get drama in Supreme Court. Ati ati hiyo story ya Zodiac na sign aziezi. So you think I should be teaching that, like I should be coming online and doing that, the Zodiac sign thing? Is that what you're trying to say, Maura? Nikuja nasomea watu hapa. I used to do it. By the way, I used to do live streams on Tagged, and I used to do the animal thing. Like you tell me your year of birth, you ask me whether like you can give me 2 years, maybe your year and your spouse, and then we look at the compatibility, we look at the chances. Like it had a lot of stuff, and I used to do those lives, and a lot of people, like it even came to a point where somebody would come in and be like, hey, the rabbit is here, the dragon is here, the snake is here. Like it had I had made a community, like through it I had made a very tight community and a very good community. I don't know what came about, what stopped it. So acha tuangalie dog and horse compatibility. Male, acha tuweke hata ni male. Yeah, it is here, Chinese zodiac. Let's see. Hey. Oh my god. So when I was saying dog and horse are not compatible, I did not specify whether it's a male or a dog. But guess what? The universe is on your side. The universe is for you. The universe have turned things around. Were you praying? Ama ndio umefanya hii laptop izimike? Because it's like things are now working towards you. Eh? Now let me read for you. Okay. Let me show you. See, nobody thinks I'm making things up. Yeah. This is a perfect combination as dog is a stable and loyal sign. Where? Sikujua. Kuna security? Haya. Where? So you see how people view dog, when they say men are dog, they should view them like this. This is a perfect combination as dog is a stable and loyal sign. Hey. Security hapa Jose iko poa. Okay, now here is more. Dog males are generous and considerate toward their partner. Where? Naona kana navutiwa. No, horse always in a choma. A horse, though free-spirited, will enjoy the protection and security the dogman provides. Dogs will create a base for this stable relationship. Where? They had again. So okay, there's more to come. Okay, we have these we have personality traits, and then we have overview and compatibility love, and then Male, not we're not looking for male horse. So no, this one is mixed up because it's bringing about. No, 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 no. Where are we looking for this one? So, okay. Uh, this will make, okay, we said like a horse though free spirited will enjoy the protection and security the dog man provides. Dogs will create a base for this stable relationship. This will make the horse grounded and committed to the relationship. The word is grounded. Tuko hapo kwa grounded. The word is grounded. Hey, you see the powers, you make the horse to be grounded. Okay, horse woman is extroverted and will not be shy about expressing her opinion on issues in the relationship. Now that is me. Ati pia nimetuma game tunaweza watch tuki game tunaweza watch tukiongelelea compatibility. Are you sure hiyo bio yote? Are you sure? Horse woman, I like, I'm extrovert, but this is me. Like, I'm a horse woman, I'm extroverted. Like, I talk, I make friends wherever I go. But then I love people who talk. Like, I love discussing anything. Yeah, you're not shy at all. 100%. Shy for who? For what? Be shy. It's very hard for me to be shy. It's very hard. Like, I don't know. Maybe there are people who makes me shy, but one thing is that I'm also a Gemini. I don't even know what I can do or what I cannot do. But the way, research shows that Geminis don't even know themselves. Sometimes I feel like I don't know myself. Honestly, sometimes I feel like I don't know myself. But I know what I want. Yeah, I know what I want. And I know my goals. That's one thing for sure. Yeah. But I'm not shy. I don't get shy when I'm acting. Like, at Gemini say is the twin. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. And actually, when I'm working with the new production that I told you about, did I finish that story? Now that's another thing. Yeah, they're two-sided sometimes. Did I finish that story of the studio I'm working with, where you'll be watching my new videos that will be coming out? So I have this concept, and actually that video will be premiering, of how Geminis are. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. I think sometimes what you need as a Gemini is to get a balance and to know the side you want, like the path you want to walk. Because sometimes you find yourself in cross paths. I believe sometimes you feel like you wanna be bad. Yeah, you wanna be bad. But if the goodness overshadows or overpowers the the dark, the evil twin. I know I say like you have the good and the evil twin together now trying to control you. So sometimes it's really tough. Being a Gemini, it's really tough. Being a Gemini takes courage and strength. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that. So, uh-huh. So nimesema horsewoman is extroverted and will not be shy about expressing her opinion on issues in the relationship. At times, the horsewoman will get angered by the passive and mild nature of the male dog. Are you passive? Are you passive? Judge. The dog, being traditional, will often test the patience of the horsewoman. but the dog will handle the situation calmly and help in keeping the relationship smooth and less toxic. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Huh. What should you do if your partner is a dog? Okay, there's more to this. Whenever dog is paired with someone, there will be a sense of understanding, if not from both ends, but at least from the dog side. You can be sure about it. However, you need to give the dog their credit for their patience and let them have their privacy. They are tolerant, but do not push them to the brink. They are not good decision makers and cannot often distinguish between right and wrong. Maura! Okay, so right now, let me ask you a question. Right now, when you're telling me we watch football together, are you sure the decision is right or wrong? Do you think it's a wrong decision or a right decision? Okay, female dogs get uh we're talking about, yeah, it will be better if they have a partner with a strong sense of decision making. Dogs should take advice from such people and it be good for them. They are frank on the surface, but from the inside sometimes feel insecure and lack of confidence. At times do you feel like that? Huh? No ikaraga ũguo kaigua kĩũndũ kĩu gĩa kwaga kwĩĩtĩkia no ũkĩiguaga rĩngĩ ũguo. More encouragement will help them get out of the trouble as soon as possible. Wow. Let's now, here's the best part. What should I do is what should you do if your partner is a horse? Wacha nikupe tips of how to handle a horse. If anybody likes freedom more than anything else, that is me. Then it has to be the horse. Skia, it is me. They value freeness a lot, so people should let them alone and give their due space. Yeah, I really love my freedom. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I love freedom, but most of all, I love camera. Okay, they should not question them either. All these will make them irritated. Ati panda farasi. And the two-sided that means you can be a good psycho. I can't say, like, I think let's now get deep and personal. So I got my child when I was. We can watch a game together. Furthermore, you are an Arsenal fan, and I would like to see your reaction as Man United wipe the floor with you. No way, we're going to beat you. Georgie, make sure you WhatsApp me, because you and my cousin Triza same basket. Triza hata hajuagi mimi ni wa Arsenal. Jusi samagi? Hajuagi? Oi. Wewe na Triza same basket. You and my cousin Triza. But I'm so lucky. Jose, see, we are together. We are together in this. We are together in this. Tutacheka na wewe. I'll make sure to inbox you with laugh after Arsenal beats Man United properly. Nyinyi. Hey, nyinyi. Reo. Umesikia nimesema reo gani? I think as Gemini we have the option of showing whichever side we like based on the situation. Yeah. But the way that's the best thing of being a Gemini. And we are always vulnerable. Okay, you live with this, like, you don't wanna, like, sometimes we dark. I'll be honest, sometimes you feel dark. You feel like nikienda hapo na wabomoa. But when you get there, you just, like, you think about the repercussion. You just end up being the vulnerable one. Always the vulnerable. Like Gemini, most of the time with the vulnerable ones, and most of the time we taken advantage of. But anyway, by the end of the day, we still Geminis. We strong. We very strong. We very strong. Strong people. We strong women and men. and we never, and then people push us, and then when they push you beyond like your expectation, no, we're not gullible, we're not most of the time we are pushed at the edge, and that's when we react. Like when you push a strong Gemini, most of the time when they react with full force. Then you say that they are psychos. I remember the first time I was like, I was in this dating app, and that is on Tagged, and I used to go to the Western, like Americans, Europeans live, mostly the Americans. When you go there, and they'll be like, what's your sign? Like most people like to like their name, and then put the sign of their sign, their zodiac sign, and then somebody will just ask you, what's your sign? I say, I'm a Gemini. They like the psycho, and then they give stories. I have this uncle, he's crazy, he's a Gemini, a fear. Like that's when I got to know, like, and that's when I got the realization that, wow, so Geminis are like this and this and this. I didn't know. And funny thing, let me involve my ancestors. I never used to say it Gemini, and that's why I love depicting it like Gemini, Gemini. I used to call it Gemini. I used to call it Gemini. I'm a Gemini. until I went to Black Americans live, nikakuja kujua isemagu Gemini, it's Gemini. Gikoyo. This one I would put it on my ancestors because they didn't know that such a name existed, but I used to say Gemini. Can you imagine? Gemini. And then when you tell me to write down the name, nakuandikia Gemini. But I used to read it like, yeah, the way it's written, Gemini, you know what I'm saying. It was fun, man. It was so fun. So that's how it was. Anyone else atuambie about their zodiac sign? Somebody else tell us. So I was reading here. Individuals under horse zodiac have a high taste of freedom and dressing sense. Me sinaga dressing sense. Okay, I have this crazy weird. I love wearing clothes that look like, when I dress them and you see me, I look like I'm back in the 80s, the 70s, That's how I like dressing. I'm not the kind of person, unless I start. I think I should start. Nimepewa special dedix. Ukanika special dedix. Alafu spray. I wish ukanika special dedix. Alafu spray. Ilikuwa inaitwa aje? Uweke powder ile ya miss. Uweke ka powder kabisa. Alafu nitumie hivyo. I'll screenshot that and I'll make sure to watch it. That song. Acha hata ni. Listen to German Levi song called Gemini. I'll put it in the search, and then I'll come back to it. Let's go. Are they you? We were where? We were talking about sense of dressing. Me dressing, hey, napenda vitu zinakaa the 80s, the 60s. Zinakaa, I don't want to say I'm an old soul, cause that ngoma music. When it comes to music, me I love listening to classic R&Bs, composed music. Hizi makelele za siku hizi mimi hatuendani, we not going the same. The good, but the noise. Me, I want cool, quiet songs where I can hear the words, I can get the message, But now, the music of nowadays, I know I'm not old, but that's what I love. I love listening to Celine Dion, Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston. You know, those people who used to sing. You'll be 40, you can hear the message. Yeah, some of Bob Marley's songs. You know, that. I believe I'm old. Maybe I'm there. So when it comes to fashion, napenda old fashion. Like, its fashion is stylish, but it gives you sense ya kitambo. But sasa, because of the journey I'm taking, nitaanza kudress ka celebrity. Nafikiria nitafute sponsor. Baby, making music, you mean? Georgie, I didn't know. Then I have a lot of kids like a cat. I didn't know like it's baby making. It's just that when I listen to it, my soul, my mind, my spirit, they all come. Yeah. Sasa asaizi actually I'm looking for a sponsor, for a cloth line to sponsor me so that I can be able to dress like a celebrity. On a serious note, yeah. Because I think like my cousin who I'm living with, she's like, Flozie, like, your closet is full of clothes, but if you are going, like, I remember there was this time we were going for this event, the Jackie Matubia event. They wanted a black cloth with a dash of gold. Nede, I didn't have. Like, inakuwa na nguo ziko. I didn't have. I had to get a cloth. And then kuna event tumeenda, they needed a white, all white. I didn't have, but nguo ziko nguo ne nyingi. Anyway, that is how it is. So let's continue. Also, they would like people to praise their dressing sense. Yeah, nataka nikitokea hivyo, you know, wow, marvelous, you look good, you look like you came out of the 1820s. Yeah, I would like somebody to compliment me with that sense of fashion. Like, you look like someone who just came out of a painting, 1890 painting. Like that dress. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. They want to be applauded when they tried something new and came out with a new form. Yeah. Tell me what you did was nice. That's a horse. We love compliments. Compliment me. Atitaka kaa Queen Elizabeth. But then I'll dress like if I get somebody who knows how to make clothes, and then like those old days, I'll show you like niseme this book by Merchant of Venice by who anaitwa aje huyu aliandika kitabu ya nani hawa two lovers wenye waliuana, Merchant of Venice by, kulikuwa na Shylock, nakumbuka tu characters, kulikuwa na they had Shylock, they had Bassanio, they had Marisa. What the book, Shakespeare. Yeah, I'd love like to go somewhere, or maybe in a show, or maybe have some few clothes where I dress up and then you look at me like, Jay, you look like you just came out of Shakespeare. You know how they used to dress, the Marisa, how they used to dress, just like that. You know, they used to say they dress like ladies. Is all you have the corset, wanaku tight, and then they have all those things. I'd really love like to go to an event and then me to tatokelezea tu hivyo and everybody will be like, damn. By the way, George said dress like a celebrity, though women like. When I said dress like a celebrity, though women love kiodo national, bila fake hair, fake nails, fake eyelashes. Do you know, like, since the invention of nails, easy, like the nails they put on, I've never ever sijawai I've never ever put stick on. And I really love my nails short. I don't know. It is the omogoda in me, the villageness in me will me to, I don't know. I don't hate it, but it's just me. And unless maybe I'm going somewhere, I'll do some mascara, but I've never ever put on stick-ons. And then I always do my makeup. If you look like Kai yesterday I went to town. And the only thing I did was to steam my face. I steamed my face. I steamed it traditionally. Chemsha maji yangu na birika, naeka kwa bucket, najifunika na towel. I give myself 10 minutes, I sweat it out, I go shower. And then after that, I apply some coconut oil on my face. Yeah, I normally use coconut with cinnamon. I put some coconut oil with cinnamon on my face. Then I do my eyebrows. I put some bit of eyeshadows, some mascara, and lipstick. And that's how it was. And I was feeling good. When it comes to, I'm like that. I think I love being natural myself. I love showing my skin. I really love my skin. I remember the only time I did makeup was when I was going for an event, red carpet. Na hiyo makeup nililipa, but iliniuma. If I was to do the makeup myself, I could have done a better job. Yeah, I would say that. So another thing, although they are talkative and friendly, they do not like to take people's advice. So if you want them to listen to you and eventually follow you, you need to be discreet in your conversation. Me, I listen to people's advice. Actually, this is something that even popped up with my parents. I told them like, uh, especially when you are a woman, you never get old for your parents. I love my parents, I respect them. But especially like for me, I'm a daddy's girl. Until I messed up, I got a kid. But when your dad loves you, your dad loves you. Like, I don't, okay, some parents don't love their kids. I don't know. It's an issue. But my dad loves us. We eight girl, we five girls in our family. And he loves us. All of us. He always follow up on you. He'll call you and everything. We have a very supportive dad, yeah, mom. So, but for me it was like extra because I got a kid, shit happens and everything. Uh, so after that, I was in school actually. I was at Kikuyu campus. I was doing adult education and community development, a diploma in that. And I did have, yeah, thank you. That's good for you, Dad. Thank you. And I did have like help or anything. My dad was paying for it. So two semesters down the line, I was pregnant. I ate the fruit and it germinated. So that was like the first time my dad slapped me because he was paying the fees. I was 20. And after that, I lived there with the father of my kid for some months. My son was born. When my son was 2 weeks old, we parted ways. Up to date. So that really broke my dad. Like, really. Because at least, as a Kikuyu man, if Nyawara Monege Mori, no one of the Hiroi Hure. Let's say it as it is. So I believe he was like hoping my relationship or my marriage would stay, but that's what happened. So that broke him again. Like as he was coming into terms that sijamaliza shule and everything, that broke him again. So along the way, it has been a journey until I remember it was 2017 there, 2017, 2018. I talked with him and I told him, because most of the time he would tell me like, go get yourself a school. I'll go to town, look at colleges, and then I would tell him And then I'm the second born, so my other siblings, they encouraged, like, at that time my sister and my brother, they were in the university, and my other sister was in the university, and I had sister. Georgie, I'm not a psycho. So no, we were both young, we both fucked up. So I remember I told my dad, like, you always, like, when shit happens, you always tell me I'm an adult. And because I wanted to go out of the country, it reached a point I wanted to go. Back in 2014, I wanted to go out of the country to go to Saudi and work as a house help. I think there's something about me, because I remember the time nilikuwa nirudi kwa hizo ofisi, the following day I go get the air ticket. That night is the night Waigoro alisema people should not go to Saudi anymore because there are a lot of cases of people dying, people being mistreated, and that's how I never went. So I stayed in the country until again 2017. Not 2017. 2017 I was working online. 2016 my life was not that okay. Again, I tried. My mom told me never ever think of doing that, and I was mad because I was really not happy. Yeah, shit happens in family. So she said, I'll never want to hear you leaving the country. Hey, that got me, like, now the evil me woke up, and I didn't talk to my mom for 2 months. Then I met with my dad, and he was like, why are you not talking to your mom? I'm like, the words she said were not correct. And you always tell me, like, when shit go down, you always tell me I'm an adult. So if I'm an adult, you also have to let me make decisions. And we talked it out. We ironed things. Then I talked to her, and she said okay. And I told them, now that we're in good terms, now listen, as my parents, you can advise me, but you cannot make decisions for me. Because I would really like, if I fuck, like, I messed up, sorry, if I mess up, I wouldn't like to look back at you and say, if you did not make this decision for me, I could have not messed up. So I'd say Gemini's, and I always listen to their advice. Before I do anything, actually, I always call my parents. Before I do anything, I always call my parents. I call my mom, I call my dad, and then I tell them what is happening. And if I would call, I'll pay for my transport, go to my dad, and then tell him this and this is happening. Yeah. So Germanites listen. I'll say they listen. Now it's up to them to decide. Or as a host, I listen. And it's always up to me to decide. And I always, like, sometimes I'm strong head. Nitafanya vitu na kifua. Honestly, that is the truth. Nitafanya vitu na kifua. But I think that is back in my 20s. But now growing up, you realize hata ufanya vitu na kifua, you're not like, if I do something like being strong head, it's not affecting my mom or my dad or the people around me. The repercussions will be on me. So I'll say, like, yeah, sometimes Geminis or horses don't listen. But I think life have taught me, and being a mom, taking care of my son and reaching here, it has not been easy. And back to you, George. No. And I really thank God that it happened. I was very naive. I was very, very naive. Sometimes I would say that sometimes back I used to regret walking out and everything. Okay, it reached a time. I was not a psycho, but it reached a point. I was at that time where, as a Gemini, now let's blame it on the zodiac sign. Now let me blame it on the zodiac sign. I was never a psycho, but I was very fragile, very vulnerable, and I had not known the ways of the world. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Sijari, life always work out somehow. Ukweli, very true. I was very vulnerable, very naive. Because, okay, growing up, me, I grew up in a family where we respected our aunts. We respected, like, we never called our aunts by their names. That's my background. We never call. Even now, I'll never call refer to my dad's sister or my mom's sister by their names. That's how we are raised up to respect our elders. Families are different. And at that age, I was 20. At that age, I didn't know. Nilikuwa nimetoka ushago. I had not even stayed an year in the city. And when I came to Nairobi, nikuja nikapata kazi as a cashier best lady. So there was no interaction. And then he came along. So I had the mentality and the things I knew are the things that I learned from my family. But here I come in another family set. A lot of things were different, very different. And with my vulnerability, and what I knew is that I've never, like growing up, I've never seen my aunts, my dads interfering with my cousins, because they are some of my cousins who married or who got married. I never saw any of my family members interfering with that. But now this is another setup. So for me, George, no, that's a big no. I don't have even to think about it. I don't have even to take a second to think about it. Maybe if you had asked me that back in 2014, let's say back in 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, and a bit of 2016, I really wanted that. I used to pray for that. I was a prayer warrior. Hey, George, where are you returning me? Unanikumbusha nini? I used to fast. Wewe unasikiaga dry fasting? Yenye karibu meze mate alafu ukumbuke umemeza kitu teme. I was doing all that. Where I used to be Woi, shakara. I used to wear, even I'm ranking words, wear, until I realized that I started healing until I gave myself time to heal. And this is what I would say. Like those time I used to go to church. Like me, nobody could go. Me, I used to go. If you give me 20 shillings, I'll put aside 2 shillings for offering. I was that serious. Me, I used to be in church from Monday to Sunday. Me hata sijui venye nilikuwa na survive. I used to go to church for lunch hour and evening hour. I used to watch church on Saturday. I used to go early in the morning. I used to be a Sunday school teacher. Where? Georgie. It is not bad, but somehow I would say this. If somebody comes to church and they are broken, try to show them the way to heal without like showing them that you do this, God will bring back this, or this will happen. Like, you know, because when somebody comes to you broken, they'll tell you their heart desires. At that time, they're vulnerable. They'll tell you what's going on. Don't take advantage of that. And if somebody share to you, don't tell them, Negoma, budhuri ni gushoka. I stayed like we separated in 2011 July. Yeah, 2011 July. Was it July 20? I used to remember the date, but nowadays I don't remember. Yeah, but I just know like my son was 2 weeks old. I had not even healed. And that broke me. I tried after that. I tried to have relationship, but what I was looking for, every time I would meet a man, I would look for the father of my kid in that man. I know I could not find. I would look for a dark guy. anyway, when it comes to, I really love dark men. Anyway, that is it. I've given out myself, but that's how I used to be. I was looking for him in every person who used to approach me, and that was not a good experience. And every time, like, you take me out, George, you take me out. I remember there was this person who took me out. I think it was genuine. We met, then we started talking. Then he said, like, can I take you out for a date? I said, okay. And I know, what will I do? No, come with your son. I went. But guess what? This person asked me, like, if today, like right now, the father of your kid ask you whether ask you to go back to him, you don't want to guess what I said. I said, like, if I have no one in my life, I will go back. And this person has taken me out. Anyway, I think I was supposed to answer like that. With me being naive, I was supposed to. I think I was supposed to answer like that. Sometimes I look back, I laugh. I laugh at me of that time. I laugh at me. I didn't have the little knowledge I have of today. But anyway, I'll be honest. So George, you ask whether I was a psycho. That breakup almost turned me into a psycho. Almost. Until it was in 2015. I'll tell this story, then end the live. Georgie Georgie is saying, will you be single forever, or is there a man out there who will marry you as a single mom? That's when you are young. Yeah, immaturity. Georgie, me, I would watch and be a George. They say what the words of your mouth are very strong. Me, I'll meet a man. And he love me the right way. I love him. And I'll be a very good wife. A very good wife. Mpaka nitapewa Nobel Prize. Yeah, Georgie, I hope like this encounter will become friends. And then one day I'll tell you, George, remember what I told you on that time? I'll be a very good wife, the best wife ever. Yeah, because even back then, there are things I really wanted to do for, like, if I get married, I want to do this to my husband, I want to treat my husband like this. And I really tried, but I think we were young and stupid. There was no appreciation. He was not bad. I always say he was not bad. We both fucked up. And even today, I would say, like, me and the father of my kid, we are best of friends, but we talk. Yeah, we talk. Not like about us, we talk about our kid, about our son, because he's there. If he wants time with his son, I'm very, very good. Like, I'll take care of it. Tell my son to get ready and make sure he dresses well, and then wait for him, take the son to him, ask him how many days do you want him to stay over. He'll say, I'll be okay, easy. And then I'll make sure to tell my son we talk on the phone. I just script that statement for future reference. Thank you, because I will remind you. So for me, I always say, like, me and him, we were young and stupid, yeah, and mature, and we both fucked up. I don't blame him. I don't know, but if there's somebody who has gone through hell, it's him. So I was about to tell you a story, and that will be the last one until maybe tomorrow. If you want us to continue, we'll continue. So there is this time, I don't know what I wanted in life. So, but I wanted him. I would say I don't know what I wanted in life. I really wanted him back. Akinikuwa namuona nasikia nini? Ovaries zikirukaruka. My ovaries and uterus would dance. Hey, I would see my legs will lack power to move. But I was also crazy. Like, I think I lost it. Like, so there's this time when we separated, I moved to Kahawa West. But there were times ningetoka tuka nisikie it's like na miss nataka kumuona, and there's no other way naweza muona nisipoenda nilete fujo. Ningetoka Kahawa West nichukue gari nikuje mpaka Kangemi hapo Thiongo. Hapo Thiongo. where to write that, honestly, George. So nikuja hapo Thiongo, and then I knew like he's living with someone, but ilikuwa kichwa ngumu. I'll go there na niingia kwa hiyo nyumba. The girl was like, unataka baba ya mtoto wangu? And then it will be drama nini. I did that once. Ilienda drama once. And then so the one that made me come back to my senses was in 2015. So he came, and when he came nikamwona, nikaona gari yake. Nilikuwa nimeacha maji ya ugali kwa gas. Na mtoto wa 4 years kwa nyumba peke yake. Nilikuwa nimeenda hapo kwa kiosk kuchukua mboga. Nikaona gari yake. Kuona gari yake, nikasahau kila kitu. Nikaona akienda kuingia kwa gari, ametoka kwao anaenda kuingia kwa gari. Na bibi nikaenda, nikafungua car drive seat. Akaniambia usijaribu kuingia kwa hii gari. Bibi ni nani? Ndiye. Nikaingia. So kuingia, kufunga mlango, alitoka hapo. Kulikuwa na petrol station ilikuwa inaitwa Baraka. Alitoka hapo mbio. Tukaenda kwa highway, haniongelesha. Namuuliza utaki kuongea? Haezi ongea. So nikakumbuka venye movies, how people do in the movies. So see, he's driving and I'm there. So akapeleka gia mbele. I don't know driving anything, but akapeleka hiyo stick mnaitaka gia, akaipeleka mbele. So tulikuwa hapo Kabete police station, but hatukuwa side ya Polytechnic, tuko kwa highway. A scene in Storm Over Paradise started playing in my head, and I decided now this is the moment I have been waiting for. Kamera tu ndio hakukuwa nazo. Now I wanted to act my own movie. So venye alipeleka gia mbele, huniongeleshi na mimi nikaifanya sijui, niona ameifanya hivi, I did mine. Karudisha nyuma, alafu nikashika steering. We started going zigzag on the highway. Tukapita past the bridge. And he was like, if you want to die, me, I'm not ready to die. So the only thing he could do was to slap me. Nikaachilia steering, nikalala side ya kioo. And then because the car was losing control, akaigongesha side ya juu, kulikuwa na mawe, akaenda akaisimamisha hiyo side ya juu. I don't know whether aliniambia gari imesijui bumper imefanya nini, mimi sijui. Yeah, he told me that later. So I knew that you want to die. If you want to die, die alone. Don't involve me in your plans for death. And that the time I believe I lost it, and that's when I came back to my senses, because I remember nilikuwa nafungua dashboard na vunja uto to draw kwa gari. Akaenda kuchukua simu, sijui apigia nani. I wanted to break it, akairusha kiti ya nyuma. Tukasumbuana, tukasukumana, akanitoa nje ya gari, nikatoka, nikachukua mawe, nikavunja side mirror. Sikia venye nasema vizuri, nikavunja side mirror. And then I took a big stone. I wanted to break the windscreen. And dogs have to be very patient. And then something, I remember, I think that was God or the angel, the good side of me. Nikaeka hiyo mawe chini, kamwangalia, kamwambia enda. Kamwambia nipe fare, akaniambia hata shilingi sikupei. Sasa nimeenda distance. Kamwangalia tu hivyo, kamwambia enda. And that was it. Nikachukua bike. Watu walikuwa hapo hivyo wameanza kuona drama. I remember one of the ladies asking me, nini mbona mnafight na huyo? Kamba ni bwanangu. Na ameenda wapi? Nisema kitu mbaya. Nisema ameenda kulandaranda. Anyway, that's how I was. I took a bike, I went back home. Kachukua mboga, I went home. Nikapata my dad amekuja, amezima gas. Na maji ilikuwa almost kuisha kwa hiyo sufuria. Then it dawned on me, what is wrong with me? Like, I'm putting my mind into this passion so much, I'm even forgetting I have a kid. So I started thinking of the repercussion, what could have happened, because mtoi alikuwa hapo kwa kiti amelala. If your gas, your maji get drained kabisa, sufuria iko kwa gas and everything. I started thinking, And then that's when I started asking myself, is this what I wanted for my life? Is this really what I wanted for my life? Is this how I wanted my life to be? And that the encounter that made me have like I started thinking about how I want to do with my life, what I want to do with my life. I remember that time he called me. We had he gave me 40 minutes. I talked everything I wanted. That morning I had an encounter with the aunt. Hiyo ndio ilinitrigger. I told him everything. I was mad. And then he asked, after 40 minutes, he asked me, umemaliza? Kamwambia, ya nimemaliza. Then he talked for 5 minutes and he was done. And that's how it was. The following day he came. Niligongwa na nini? Niligongwa na mlango ya gari. So the following day he came, akanipea pesa. Nilikuwa nimegongwa hapa. Akanipea pesa. I went to the hospital. I didn't want my dad even to know nimeumia. And that was it. So after that, I started thinking about my life, and then I started telling God, I don't think this is how my life is supposed to be. I don't think this is me fighting every time, like fighting for no reason. It's time for my life to have a turnaround, like to change. And that's how I started now speaking healing to myself. So if that particular incident can be called I was a psycho, then I accept George. At that particular incident, as a Gemini, I turned into a psycho. Yeah, and I did crazy things because I don't know. It's God. We never had an accident that time. It's God, but that happened. So yeah, and that the incidents that made me start thinking about me, thinking about my life, thinking about what I want to be in 5, 10, 20 years when I look back. When I look back, like, do I want to be that miserable girl? Like now, when I think of that girl, I feel sorry for her. But, on other words, she was immature. She didn't know better. She didn't know what she wanted with life. She thought like her life was all centered in a man's life. Like she needed a, like at that time, she if she couldn't have that man, that would be the end of the world. Yeah, but it wasn't. That was it. So that's how it was. But I always say like the father of my kid is a strong man. Like I anyway, his stomach told the drama anyway. But I always say like we both fucked. And that's why I always say even if one day I get in a bigger platform or anything, there's no day I would say like he messed my life, he fucked my life up. Like my life, no. There was a reason we met, and there is a reason why all that happened. Because out of it, I saw a strong woman was born. You still need to work on yourself all day, every day. Yeah, all day. Hey, mbona umesema kaa kife? Yeah, all day, every day. I'm working on myself. I have goals. I'm looking forward to it. I know like somebody can come into my life and walk out of it. So that is it. Yeah. So juu ya hiyo story yote George, toeni sadaka. We need to wind up because imesema nimeongea for another hour. Yeah. That is it, guys. So let's say our good nights and tell me what do you want. Like yeah, there's always a reason for everything. Oh, that is true. There's always a reason for everything. So you can say what you'd like to hear next time, like what kind of live you'd like me to do. You can comment there. I'll put some pieces of this live. Ama niache tu ikae public yote. Yeah, you can say whatever you think. You can tell me. You can ati sikunapea tuko game leo na pia ishatumwa ukashua mi sijui. I don't know whether ulituma fair cause saizi nimeweka do not disturb. Saizi my phone is at do not disturb cause I'm live. So guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Just Josie alianza na mimi nikianza. He was the first one who got into my life. I truly appreciate. Thank you so much. Thank you. He's my fan number one. If you go to my IG, you always see, like, every time Josie comment, I'll say #fan number one. He's my fan number one. He has been there, and I'm happy now I have you, George. You have joined the family. I hope you'll stay. We have Kevin. Yeah. Who else commented? We have Karaja. You know, I can't see them. Itabidi nimeingia hapa. We have Karaja. Nasikia uchungu tumbo. Yeah, we have Kevin, we have Karaja. Thank you guys for being in my life. I truly appreciate. Thank you. Otukomwega. It's 2 a.m. I need to sleep because tomorrow I'm going to work. Otukomwega. Mukome thayo. Na aria marathie kuria marie. Na aria marathie kuhurwo ni aca no methe glucose. George, ukae na kaglucose, ukae ukiramba kaglucose hapo. Yeah, ukae na kaglucose hapo ukae unaramba. So thank you so much. Thank you. Mimi na appreciate kabisa Joseph. Thank you so much. I appreciate. I truly appreciate. So tuge atia rũciũ no mũthenya. George hataki kuniambia good night. George, niwe nangoja useme good night. I saw you ukithank Kive for whatever he did for you. God bless you. Wow, thank you George. Ama unajua hata Kife anakuwa na beshte anaitwa George. Anyway, yeah. Thank you so much. So bye. See you another day. Kesho pia nitafanya live. Kesho nitaifanya professionally. Actually naona nikiuliza Kife how he does, anaweka tu picture hapo hivyo tu vitu watu wana discuss. Yeah. So bye guys. Kesho akijama nice. Nilikuwa nagojea the third person ako hapo aongee but haongei. So bye. Turus.